Coming at you from Steven's Magic with Jiro and Mark to talk about a new effect we have in the house.
A new effect, but not really, but yes. You know, as Joe used to say, think back to bring forward. And this is an item that I remember, and for years, truthfully, I even tried to get a hold of Deddy Corbizer, who came out with Free Will in Indonesia. I think he lives in Indonesia, to try to see if we can procure the rights. But anyways, that never happened. But somebody else, Steve Cook, I believe, is that correct?
Yep.
Came out with the effect, and they've done a phenomenal job. And to their credit, they did give credit to Deddy, and I believe another individual who does a mathematician, which I'm not familiar with, but it's in the ad copy. But the effect is incredible. I would say to you, you probably already have Free Will. But if you don't, and even if you do, I'm not trying to sell you, this is definitely the great thing to get for the price.
I agree.
And we're going to tell why. First of all, before I do, Max Maven, I remember when he was still alive, like 4 years ago, I reached out to him to see if Deddy really did come up with this kind of a twist on an equivoque.
Yeah.
And he said that he did. So it's nice to see again credit. So, Jiro, tell us about it.
Yeah, if you don't know about Free Will, then you need to buy it immediately. And if you know about Free Will, this might fancy you. It comes in a nice little package that is a tobacco pouch from the Western times. Beautiful leather. That the more that you use this and this, it's going to look more authentic.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
it'll age well.
Yep. And then you get 3 poker chips and your playing card with your reveal. And the more and more that you use this and the more wear and tear you get on this, the cooler this is going to look. I can't wait to see what mine will look like in a couple years.
You know, you mentioned something about the name. You said that you didn't like...
Yeah, so they named it Free William Hicks.
Yeah.
And then the effect and the performance that they show, they talk about freeing William Hicks, which... nowadays everybody has a phone, and right after you perform something, they usually there'll be one person in a group that will go on their phone. It's a valid point. And then they'll either research and free William Hicks, or they'll find this. So I would suggest I'm going to do Jesse James, or change it to a story of my own, maybe John Marston. He's one of my favorite Western characters.
So that, again, the
fictional.
idea is that because it's you can type it in and easily see that it's a magic effect to throw off your spectators.
Yeah.
Come up with your own routine. The props are what you get for it. It's basically it's an incredible effect where the performer executes a series of moves, and then the prediction is such that it's an exact match.
Yeah.
So it's mentalism with a little magic.
It's no matter what.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
I never knew Free Will before today. I saw the effect, but I never understood how it works until today, and I'm just blown away. I'm just shocked. And that's what happens when you're a card guy. You don't know all the mentalism stuff.
I was always surprised that Paul Elmwood Magic was the guy that came out with Free Will. And it was on little wooden nickels or coins. And I always was surprised why he didn't come up with a more deluxe set.
Yeah.
And there were some out there that were floating in brass, because to me it was just a natural. But at any rate, for this price point, I highly recommend it. Just if I ever could say buy something, just buy it. It's not hard to do, and you'll love it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.